What a putrid offering. Behold.
I hate whiskey. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your files. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah...
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought...
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
To, anybody here actually watching, I've already played through some of the game. I got already to chapter 3, I believe, so if I skip some of the cutscenes and you actually wanted to see them, I'm sorry. Just let me know if you wanted to actually see them. I'll go back a bit and let you watch them.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my... And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big... I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
And you think your daughter could have been...
That is what you must go to Darkwater.
I think I'm beginning...
I'm willing...
Quiet. An artist died.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
So, I played through this game, and it's very confusing at times. It puts a lot of, like, puzzles into it, which I'm okay with. It's just, you'll see me struggling at times, but it's mainly because there's not that much of a tutorial when it comes to investigating situations. So you kind of have to last longer doing something than it says. At one point in the game, it tells you to do an investigation in this one building, and once you collect one clue, it says you can close out of it. But I played through this already, and I went in there, and there's like 3 to 4 clues. And the more clues you collect, it seems to affect the story a bit better. It also has points where if you choose to do one thing, like in the main room, when I first start, there's a glass of whiskey on the table. If you choose drink, it affects the story. If you choose don't drink, it affects the story. Either way, the story is affected by what you choose. But I chose don't drink, reasoning why. He sitting at the table, or not at the table, at the second he got up off the bed, he complained about how he hates whiskey. So I'm going to probably keep him away from any sort of drink that is not mainly, normal.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
I'm gonna try and stay quiet when it comes to these talking segments.
A
So.
sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Under...
I'm gonna try and speed through this as
Prohibition
quick as I
is
can.
just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Just to let you guys know, that guy, during that cutscene, somebody started a fight. So
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways. You don't have...
I'm here for
I prefer... Speak then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. For her... Then... I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, we saw them in the papers, and we said to ourselves, who can paint?
So they made you feel...
You need to see them for yourself.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
that lady back there that I could have talked to, her name is Kat. She's like the crime boss around here. Since I played through this, I kind of know on what I should do, because the first time I played through, I kind of messed things up, and it made things difficult, so.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
From here, the hard work, even the...
It's you who...
Oh, tell me what I can...
Your manifests have been blacked out.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember having...
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the good story?
You mean that the...
I know that... And the...
Indeed.
So where...
Well, from what... Although, the...
With whom? I'm looking for...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the builder...
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the book.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it.
I shall be on my way.
So come.
I'm gonna head over here because there's a thing that'll increase my medical, which actually comes in handy later on. It's this really ripped apart killer whale.
Oh yeah. The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
I have to get in this building at some point, which
Where do you think you're going?
I can go like 3 different ways in.
I'm not here to hinder your work. Edward Pierce.
Sorry. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the...
Darn it. Why do you want to drag...
My investigation has led...
That case was closed.
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
You can tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded? Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat. It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
You live here?
Why did you do...
We saw what you did.
Yeah.
How can I be the one who defaced your sin? I've just come ashore.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords. You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me.
He's right. We're no match. For the moment. We're no... There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
I'm gonna have to pause real quick. I need to go help my grandma really quick. It should take me no longer than 1 minute.
What brings you to dark water?
Okay, I'm back. And I lost the viewer. Great.
The two guys behind you.
The bootleg.
They're protecting them. If
This cat you met.
Hold on, hold.
nothing,
This cat.
nothing.
I've taken...
Well,
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
no, what's with you, Wanderer?
We saw you. Go die of thirst, a lot of you.
Gentlemen, you have...
What?
Your boss is very...
Oh, yeah?
She said those knuckleheads are...
Darn it.
You think he's telling...
We'll find out.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the Le Petit Parisien? Whom I can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the...
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, and can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fight.
So you can... I'd like to...
Of course. Come on. Andrews, would you please... God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction. Why?
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay, so this is to the point where I don't really know what's going to happen next. This is right where I cut off playing by myself, so...
I see no score...
You're pretty The fire was quickly contained.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were Are we gonna take a closer look at this man?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as Charles was like his son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. Is there anything...
Night falls.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems. Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. What? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Welcome the second person who joined in.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, the sea shanty. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? Boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. This door is locked. This door is locked. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? The door is blocked on the other side. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Bradley? Is that you?
Yeah, those scratches weren't there before. wonder if he's still down here. Definitely not him.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Well, I'm gonna do what every person in a horror movie does. Go investigate the strange noises and the messed up stuff that probably gonna get me killed.
Is anyone there?
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign... It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I'd be better off not touching.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Doesn't work. I must have missed. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Give me a minute if anybody is still watching. I'm going to have to look this up because I'm a little confused. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not exactly sure because I can definitely
Looks
tell
like the navigational paths
that
described
you
in the
need
log.
to combine the coordinates of this and this
There must be a link with the
to
Seaway
figure
map.
out which one's missing off this, but I'm very mentally challenged when it comes to puzzles like this, so I'm just gonna look this up because I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones are right around North America,
Doesn't
but
work.
I have no clue.
I must have
So,
missed something.
I'm gonna look this up. Give me like a minute. Okay, wow, alright, I already have search results. Just let me just activate it, and here we go.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't. Looks like it worked.
I may or may not have just cheated, so...
Well done, Pierce.
Yeah, let's do this. Sorry about that. I'm very bad at puzzles like that. It's a game I really wanted to play, but again, I suck at puzzles, so...
secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. 3 seats.
Look.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
I have a feeling it's going to be the 3 that were in the
What is this
picture.
mask supposed to represent?
The ship guy's father, the 3rd guy that in the picture that we don't know, and Charles. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm talking this one clue I got. Where is it? This picture right here. It's Charles, Captain Fitzroy, the ship guy's father, and that 3rd guy on the right. I have a feeling it's them, but I'm not exactly sure, so don't exactly take my word on that.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Oh, so I guess she came in here while these 3, the guys in the picture, this is what I'm piecing together. The 3 guys in the picture, Charles, the guy's father with the wooden leg, the Fitzroy guy, and the 3rd guy that we don't know of, I don't know what the order is. He got up to put something in this chest, and she came out to find out. She got in trouble. She ran upstairs. Then they got into the argument. The fire started. Then this guy came along. I think it's either the guy's son or the other guy, the guy that we don't know of.
This padlock is too complicated for me. Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Great, a section where I get to trot through water and it's extremely slow. I'm turning off the light just because I'm afraid there's gonna be something here and it might see me, so that's entirely why.
An old diary. Sad way to go.
Sorry, just had to teabag the skeleton real quick.
These paintings must be several centuries old. Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all.
What the heck is this stuff? This game is awesome. What the heck?
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
You got me into.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
A mass grave.
I gotta...
This is the part in the tutorial.
Breathe.
That...
What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Going insane. That's what's going on right now.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
In the dream, that's what it... The dream was a vision. That was what was in the starting area.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Yeah, I buff my strength and psychology that way, just in case. Because something tells me, I'm gonna be needing strength sometime soon. Surprised my sanity hasn't been messed up a bit better
I can't read
than it was.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya cthulu nithsiha fitag. I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? What does this writing mean?
I have a feeling at some point that's gonna break when somebody's going over it, because it looks like it is.
Your protege.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
That actually scared me. Yeah, just like the dream, I ran to this door and it's all that happens though. This never opens. And it shows these guys. And then it just ends.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys.
Oh, that, no wait, Bradley dies.
Up to no good.
I think. I'm not sure.
What in the world is this?
Pretty sure.
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
Don't
The
move!
guy
Police!
in the back kills him.
Don't move!
That guy.
I won't hesitate! Bradley, get back! Shoot. Get back! You asked for it!
That's Charles.
You shouldn't have seen this.
They're caving in. I need to get out of here.
I call it. That's gonna break. Oh, it didn't break. Never mind. Now things are getting a bit more interesting.
My leg!
Looks like I'm not the only one that got a bit injured during that collapsing of stuff.
Light!
Freedom! Never mind. Sorry, I was checking out my settings, making sure everything's right, because I don't have my thing set up to where I can see messages while I'm playing, so I actually have to pause the broadcast really quickly just so I can then look at the messages, so I'm sorry. Okay, so I just set it up so let me know. I can see it on my computer now. Sorry about the wait on the loading screens. I don't really have much control over it. It's a big game, so. They injected me with some of that, Oh wait, that's the third guy on the picture. For the new people, that image, that guy right there to my left, he's actually in the picture hanging out with Charles, which was the guy with the Cthulhu-looking arm, and the ship guy's father with the wooden leg.
I can't get up. Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
Your dad, he killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
They're drugging me or something because what happened is earlier there was, you know, just a setup where he was stabbed in the gut, if you couldn't tell, and they're making me seem insane. That way it kind of cuts me off from existing.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders. Neither do we.
You don't understand.
The gas, pretty sure that's trying to keep me, like, sedated or something.
I don't want it to find me.
See, another way I can tell that they're just drugging him and trying to make him seem insane is his leg is still messed up.
scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Yeah, I got my lantern and stuff back. I wanted to investigate this real quick because, you know, story.
What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum? What did he write about the painting? Sarah. Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? What does this mean? If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
To say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to come out. I know.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want.
Locked.
If I do not stop.
Have I activated anything? Good God. What could this machine be used for? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
This was the same stuff that was on the table of the house that burned down. It was just sitting there.
This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? Worse and worse. I can still increase the load. Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
You'll find.
I'm not gonna lie, I am actually extremely scared.
Information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me! Kill me!
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend.
It's locked.
I fear your mind is lost forever.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building. The control wheel is missing. A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hand. This valve controls the pressure.
I guess I'm either trying to... I guess I'm either trying to blow the green gas area up, or set the electricity to shut the power off or something. I think it's one of the two. So I need to either find all the things while hiding the guards, or find the wheel for this and blow this up, and then the final one might also be breaking the chain off and getting through the vent, or the duct. So that means I need to either find a wheel, avoid all the guards, and turn all the electricity on, and then go turn that on, or find bolt cutters, which probably all seem kind of difficult, but I gotta do it.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
This might be a slow part, guys, because I'm a little lost.
Who's there? You there!
Well, crap. I got caught. That was, not my intentions. Try this again. I'm seriously scared right now. Just gonna sit and hide in here until it's gone. He's right in front of me. Also, the annoying clicking. That's my mic, sorry about that.
Scopolamine, morphine, opium, nothing but common drugs.
Don't see me, please don't see me. Something in this room I can find. Oh, it's this.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
He'll probably head back in this room any minute now, so I gotta be careful.
I think you there. This way. Hey.
Yeah! I'm actually extremely scared. I hate this. I hate everything right now. I hate it. Why did I want this game? I am so sorry, but I am just scared. There's something in here I can find, but I don't know what it is. Oh, I didn't check this? Really? This could have had something useful in it. Oh no, not really.
It's an amulet. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. It's done. Now for the others. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
So I need to find 2 more of these zappy thingies. Or find the crank. Or, yeah, the crank for that. Or bolt cutters, probably.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
I need to be very quiet to hear if that door opens.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
I think I'm good. I don't think he saw me go in here.
I bet there's no longer any priests on Darkwater.
Not gonna lie, I forgot I had any sort of light making.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of ocean.
Don't let me sleep
Its waves rise.
So let me explain something since I probably have a quick chance. I can't find these, so it's gonna take me a bit of time. I'm not gonna cheat like I did the one puzzle earlier. I'm going to figure this one out by myself. But I'm actually scared out of my mind. See, the first puzzle didn't require somebody chasing me down like every 2 seconds. And I'm genuinely scared. I mean, I'm supposed to cause a distraction. I have a lighter. Why can't I just set fire to stuff? But, you know, game logic, I guess. But I don't know what's around the corner, is what sucks. I want to be able to know I'm safe without having to look around every corner.
You there, come here.
Ooh, wait, this guy might have something for me.
There, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Is it the noise?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up.
And like my guy.
There's no way to get back.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
There we go. Who? There's a guy in there. Oh crap. Ooh. I need to get to a hiding spot. No, that's not it. Right there. There's one. I'm just gonna chill here for a minute and talk a second. So, I need to go to that room where the morphine and stuff was at, probably. So, I think if I leave and go right, I think it's all the way on the right. That's either that room or the archives room. But either way, I do have to go out this and go all the way right, because there's too many people if I go the other directions. Probably if I plan on... I need to go right, out and right, down to the room down there. If it's not in that room, I'll still have to go through this way. Dang it, no, it's in here.
It's no use. Padlock won't give.
I have to find a way in there. Nope, just keep on sneaking.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
He said storage room, but that requires a key. Oh, why does this game make it so difficult just to get past like a small area? I could have simped area for about 20 minutes, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check when after I'm done with the stream. Here's the guy that patrols here. He usually goes right, so I think this might be the guy who was following me. Unless... Yes! Okay, I don't need to go to the storage room. Now I just gotta get back to him without getting caught. Which... isn't gonna be easy. Is it? So he'll make noise, allowing me to get through.
Exactly what I need.
Crap, I also need that. Alright, so I have sleeping pills. I want to get that folder, though. There's a guy in there that I gotta get past.
Who's there?
can't breathe. I'm holding in all of my air. I'm clenching so bad. Hide in the closet. Again. So probably what's going to happen is I'm going to need to give him the pills. I'll probably run to this closet, wait till those two go, and then get the heck out of here. Which then probably won't be the end of it. Ooh, no, he's coming this way. Get back in. No, no, not that! Not that! Get in. Oh my gosh, I am going to make sure you suffer a horrible death later on. Oh. Sorry, I am really, like, tense. It's this bad. I don't know if you guys are, like, freaking out at all just watching this, but I'm scared. I want to get a hold on that folder. If I get a hold of that folder, I'll be able to do something. To be honest, I don't even know what I need the folder for. I'm getting the heck out of here. It might be helpful for the investigation, but I'll grab this. I think this door will be able to be opened then, which should be nice. Oh, it's the keys. You're kidding me? That's what I just did that for? Keys that I don't need anymore? I'm a little disappointed in myself.
I've got one.
Show me!
Sorry, I don't have what you want.
It ain't polite to give me false hope.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere!
Just wait for the two to go, and I'll be fine. I don't think this diversion is big enough. I think that's the diversion if I want to get the keys. Dang it, that diversion's for if I want to get the keys. Oh, I thought I would have been good enough by now. Nope. Probably get what I need is in the storage room, so.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Don't I have the key? Oh, this guy's gone. Oh, there's a guy coming. Never mind, he's gone. I need to get into that room, so I gotta wait for him to go into there so I can get past him.
What carnage.
I don't care. Find me a place to hide. Oh gosh. Get in, get in, get in! You didn't see anything, buddy. You just, maybe you need some of those sleeping pills that I gave that guy. This is the one I'm looking for. I went to the storage room.
One lever to push.
So either way, I just need to find an item and then get to where I need to activate it so I can go hide. Since this room is now kind of secure, see if I can do some loot not looting, searching for any information. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Oh, this guard's gone, so maybe I can... Yes! Medicine progression. Nice. Now, let's see if I can find the last lever. I still need one more, so that means it's not this one. This is the activation lever. If I can get back to that room, I can follow the cords probably, but I kind of forgot where the room is. Is this the last one? Or is this the one I flipped earlier? It's the one I flipped earlier, dang it. Wait, this way. Here's the room. The wires. No, I got that one already. 4 sets of wires. Blue, red, yellow, and green. Green is going this way. Don't tell me it's like right behind here. Okay, no. Here. Now, how do I get in here? Oh, I forgot. I got the keys. Okay. Oh, I also could have got bolt cutters and gone through the vent to get here. That's all the switches. Or the levers. The only problem is I have to go activate them. Which is right here. Not that far. Then I have to run and hide. Let's do this, come on.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Ooh!
Damn it! This way.
Please tell me this will work. You didn't see me go in here, right? Dang it! Ah. Oh, that was glitchy. Okay, so now I know that they'll go directly for it.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide. Damn it.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from myself.
What did they do to you? What does Fuller want?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There's no artist in my life more cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
Wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize my mic has been on. Sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Chandler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
I gotta go.
No!
Sanders!
It's here.
What the hell? I gotta...
Get the heck out of there! Why the heck would you stay to watch him get murdered by like a demon or whatever?
Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
So he's not dead? I'm so confused. Is he dead? Or is he not dead? And if he's dead, did they like resurrect him and make him on their side? Or did he manage to escape that grass? This is such a confusing game. Oh my gosh, it's scary, it's confusing, it's wonderful actually. I like this. It's neat. Hope you guys, the 2 people that are probably still watching, actually enjoying it. Or if you just have it open to make me feel good, I really don't know. I'm gonna shut up because of cutscenes.
Who goes there?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
No booze. I really want to get my psychology up, because it'll probably help, but I think I'm going to actually start putting some more into eloquence. I'll put the rest in the... No, I'll put the rest in the psychology for now. What's my sanity at? Okay, so my sanity is going down a bit. I missed one sanity thing. Or it's not messing up my sanity, it's just existing. I missed one, so... I guess that's good, because I'm pretty sure it ruins your sanity if you find out more stuff.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day...
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense.
But everyone and all were...
Perhaps.
From what I...
Francis Sanders and Sarah
I'm
Hawkins.
skipping this because I chose the answer again like an
Given
idiot.
the energy
So.
pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
So all
Yes,
three of their
and as
fathers
you
are
could
bad
tell,
guys
Dr. Fuller
in
was
this.
like some
Huh.
crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I hate this occultism and medicine thing, because it's too difficult to level up in. Sucks.
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital. And called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs. The pain. I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me...
Look at Bradley's face.
What's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute? Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. You know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Oh no, this is gonna be difficult to explain.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife.
You did say a bunch about the paintings.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
This is a difficult decision, because if I tell her that he died, she'll ask how he died. So I'll either have to make up a really bad excuse on the spot, or I'll have to tell her the truth, which she won't believe. Either way, it's not very believable. But if I don't tell her, she'll also be very confused. So what am I supposed to do? Alright, I'm gonna flip a coin. I got stay prudent or whatever.
Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump.
I kind of agree with this one too. So.
Very well.
See, this effect will affect your destiny. So I'm glad that I chose that. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
This is strange. Very strange. So I'm glad that I got the cop on my side. And I'm glad that she's on my side. I have a feeling somebody else will end up joining my side later on. Who is a big question, but I do know somebody will probably also join my side. Maybe an ex-cult member or something, I don't know. Just kind of planning for the future. So just a FYI, exactly at 12 o'clock for me, I will be taking a short break to, you know, get food, go to the bathroom, you know, just a little break. It won't take me long. Give me about 5 minutes at 12, and I should be good. But for now, continue playing the game. I'm deciding on trying to stream through the entirety of the game, Not all in one day, of course, but for now, I think I'm going to be streaming through the best I can today. So I'll probably take a break at 12, come back, play, maybe have time for one more chapter, and call it enough of this game then. That's if everything goes to plan, determining on how the day is going to go for me. Yeah, I'm going to shut up because of cutscene.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well,
okay, I don't have to say anything. That's good.
You know each other?
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Irene, such an old person sounding
This way,
name.
Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
You know, there's been a painted picture from that lady for everybody that's died. She has a picture that looks just like her.
I met him at the hospital.
And like her drawing,
He spoke to me
her
about
painting.
Sarah Hawkins.
I think she's gonna die.
Of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
It was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words.
I'm so glad that I increased psychology by to master or whatever the heck it's called.
More than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable
It was the name of a painting.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Okay, so it's a painting. That's kind of actually useful now. No,
The day
yeah.
the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
So it's a painting. Nice.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
I kind of expect them to be friends, since they had a lot to talk about. They had art, especially her art. He enjoyed looking at her art. So, they were probably really good friends. So that's probably going to help lead.
A house of artists. A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
If I'm correct, yeah, I was about to say, I can check this out. Clues, I think there, at some point I picked up a thing of what she did with all her paintings. I think she gave him one as a gift, if I'm correct. Yeah, sales ledger. The Shambler was given as a gift. So it definitely means that they were friends, and she was so kind enough to paint something and give it to him. Interesting.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
But was it as a gift, not really as a gift? Was it more of a way to kill him? Pass off the curse that she had to him?
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins? The Shambler.
It was cursed, and she gave it away. She did it to... Maybe she didn't know it had a curse on it. Wait, what? That was definitely blood on that.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in the phonograph.
So, it was given with a curse on it. But the thing is, did she know or not? Questions that need to be answered.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
So I'll have the ability to find more of these, and I can replay them if I go to one of those. I wonder if I can find Kat, because at some point I'm gonna need to make a deal with her later on or something.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Key to the gallery.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
So she was begging him not to want the painting. And once he got it, it was kind of like, oh no. Cool, more medicine progression. Wow, this is actually pretty cool looking. Come on, let me have the knife. I want to be able to stab things.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
I'm gonna do a bit of searching around here real quick first, see if there's anything in it that might come of handy later on. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a point where I need to hide from something. There's no way that they would just have random things here that you could hide in for no reason. Oh, the power's gonna go out, and I'm gonna have to hide from something. That way I can escape. I'm calling it, because they just gave me lantern fuel. The Shambler's right there. Yeah, look, here's more. And cue the thing running across the camera angle. Time to get my lantern out. Oh, it's coming like straight out of the painting. Ugh. It's right above me, isn't it? Yep, it is.
What the hell was that?
I don't want to die. Please don't see me. Why won't it let me leave? How do I win?
What the hell was that?
Leave me alone! Please, just go away. Pretend I never existed, and we can be friends. It's right there. How do I win? I don't feel like there's winning in this sense. How do I win? Seriously, how the heck do you win this?
What the hell was that? There has to be a link.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm looking this up. I don't know how I'm winning, how I'm supposed to win this. Okay, so I found out I have to stab him with a specific dagger or something. I don't know, I'm gonna keep looking. Alright, I found out what I'm supposed to do. Pretty simple. Not really. Seems to be I'm talking to myself now since everybody else left. Just all by myself. Sadness noises.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Almost have it. I have the dagger. I'm in the closet that I'm just hiding in for now. Okay. Run. Come on, come on, come on.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
The second I get to a save point, I'm calling it quits to save stream, since I've been doing it for like a couple hours, I believe. And, I'm getting kind of hungry, even though it's not exactly 12 yet. I'm gonna take time off, since I'll finish this up tomorrow. Hope the one person who stayed most of the time enjoyed, but yeah, I guess. Let me just make sure it's saved after this cutscene, so.
Where is the bookseller?
Alright, I'm calling it quits. Hope anybody who might be watching this in the future enjoyed. Bye.